Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Christian and this is Christian's Weather and Forecasting. Right now, before we do go ahead and dive right into the video, which is going to cover a couple of different things, I would like to state that if you leave down a comment and a question, I do plan to make a kind of a Q&A based on me, the channel, anything like that. So if you drop a comment, just say anything, I'll respond to it, and leave your question there, and I'll add it into the Q&A video that will come out. Eventually, I'm going to say maybe next couple weeks or so. And so this video, that eastern cold front has moved off. This video is a little bit of a delayed from that, but that cold front has moved off, and there's going to be a warm front moving through, but with this warm front is going to be a lot of changing weather. And so here we are on the pivotal weather site. That cold front that was moving kind of through the Indiana, Ohio area, you know, that was over in October. That's already gone. And this big old warm front, it's not going to be like your crazy warm, like 90-degree weather. It is moving into the late fall winter area. So this is still going to be cold temperatures, but warmer than average temperatures for this type of month. Now, as you can see up here, it looks like there is another kind of cold front that's going to be pushing into the western coast, and right here where that boundary is going to be where there is going to be a couple storms to form up in the Washington, Oregon area. National Weather Service is agreeing with us for today, highlighting a marginal and general thunderstorm risk stretching through the Washington, Oregon, Northern California border. There is a secondary area for general thunderstorms stretching through the Oregon, Idaho, Wyoming area, and even portions of southern Montana. And then over here towards the Dakotas all the way over into Wisconsin, there is that threat as well. Tornadoes, we do have a 2% of tornadoes today, which we have not seen a tornado threat in a while. Don't expect this to be a big old crazy threat, but we may see a couple little spin-ups, and that's going to be pretty cool because, as you guys know, the weather hasn't been pretty active in a while. It's mainly just been tropics and cold. Wind 5% and hail is going to be non-existent, so it's kind of your general threat with a couple tornado possible. As we move into tomorrow, those slightly colder temperatures are going to be breaching the northern U.S., while the southern and eastern coast is going to be seeing more than warmer average temperatures. And with that mini cold front moving in, National Weather Service is highlighting a general thunderstorm risk stretching from California to Washington again, another through the Idaho, Montana area, and then over here towards the Michigan area, where again we can have those general thunderstorms possible. For this one, no thunderstorm, tornado, wind, or hail threats. So again, just going to be some general thunderstorms, maybe a little bit of lightning, some hard rain available with that too. And day 3, it's non-existent, so I'm not really going to click on it. And the 4 through 8 is non-existent as well. So with that cold front moving in, northern western coast is going to be seeing a good amount of those storms, which is going to be pretty cool to wet those areas. Now, I do want to dig into a little bit of a temperature change further on into the future. This is going to be the 12th of November, and as you can see, Canada is going to be extremely higher than average temperatures, with the West Coast about ready to get some colder than average temperatures. United States is kind of just going to be all over the place with temperatures throughout this month, but if we move over to the 14th is going to be very surprising. Just like we've seen with that cold front, there's going to be a warm front too, and it's going to be pretty significant. As we can see, there's going to be a cold front moving into the United States, and it's going to breach with this one, this warm front over here. It's going to be almost 29 to 30 DAM, which is going to be pretty warm for this time of year. And there's going to be a little barrier right here over towards the central U.S., and that's going to push along, which we could see some storms, possibly even severe storms through this area. And it looks like it's going to be this way through the next couple days. This is the 15th towards the 16th. That cold front is going to be moving along the border of the West Coast. This warm front is going to be extending through the whole eastern U.S. and into portions of Canada. Even areas like New York and Vermont is going to be seeing that extremely more than average temperatures. Now, right now, if we're looking snow-wise, the main probability my bad, of snow is going to be up here towards the Canada area, which is going to have the moderate and high risk of snow. Down here, though, we do have a winter weather advisory in effect towards the north part of Grand Forks, south of Winkler, Canada. So we'll be monitoring this area for possibilities of snow. If you do get any, though, enjoy that while it lasts, because us down here towards the Kentucky area still hasn't seen anything like that. With that in effect as well, down here in the, that's Wyoming, I misforgot the state name, we have a moderate and a light risk of snow down here, just west of Cody, west of Rickton. So just be prepared for that as well. Again, enjoy it. But for the the western coast of the United States, the day 2 risk is going to be the best for snow. Up here towards Washington, there's going to be a moderate to a high risk of snow. Down here towards the Oregon, there's going to be a moderate to low to slight risk. And over here towards the Idaho, same thing for you guys. It's going to be a moderate to low/slight risk of snow. So there's going to be a good amount of the West Coast moving in to get some of that snow. And now, without that, I want to go ahead and dig into the tropics, because that's going to be interesting too. Also, I just noticed this. Day 2 is highlighting an extremely high risk for snow through the northern part, whatever this name is. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. You guys are going to be seeing a lot of snow, so once again, enjoy that while you can. The tropics, though, there's only one thing happening. Tropical season is almost over, and as we're moving into that, we're going to be starting to see some more of that tornado season pop up. But we do have a tropical storm. This is going to be a tropical storm Pillar. He was over here towards the Guatemala City area. He's just going to move off back into the Pacific Ocean, not really going to do anything, which is like what we like to see. Hurricane, I forgot to name, Hurricane Otis, hit the area of Acapulco. Oh my goodness, Acapulco, I think that's how you pronounce that name. But it tracked right into that town, and they are rating it as winds of almost to 205 miles an hour. So that is pretty significant for a hurricane. Not only did it go from a tropical storm to a hurricane category 5 in less than 24 hours, even less than 12 hours, but it hit with winds that are almost inconceivable. And if you don't know Hurricane Otis, it hit a couple weeks ago into the Mexico area. So that is pretty cool to know. We've broken a lot of tornado records this year. We've broken a lot of hurricane records this year with that one specifically. Winter weather is going to be a lot to look at this time. And I thank you guys so much for watching. That's all I have for you guys today. Sorry about this video being 6 days late. I haven't recorded a video. I just really didn't feel like recording. Got back into the spirit. Make sure to drop your comment down for that Q&A. Also, the Joplin tornado, I am publicly announcing that now. The Joplin tornado may take a couple weeks to make. I haven't really been able to work on it. That is coming, and that will be released eventually. I promise I am working on that, and I am getting it. It is started. I haven't worked on it in a little bit, but it is started. So make sure to drop your comment down for the Q&A. That is going on, and there's going to be a lot to come for this. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.